So recently, a friend of mine challenged me to recreate this look, seen here by a woman named Sophia underscore ASOS. At least that's her IG handle. And she herself was inspired by this look done by Solange. And I was so excited to take this challenge on because I had actually been thinking about doing a look like this. So I laid on some setting powder because my idea was that this would help to grip on the color that I was going to use. As it turned out, it probably wasn't that necessary. My other idea was to trace out the outline of this look using this LA Girls neon pencil that I just received recently. Here's me lamenting that I'm about to ruin my beautiful makeup face look because I had just done a review of this wig that you see me wearing and gone directly into doing this look. So my idea again was to trace out the outline of this look and fill it in with the pigment that I chose. But as you can see, nothing was coming out of this pencil, and it could be because I was wearing makeup already, I'm not sure. So I just went in with my Ofra fixed liner, eye pigment. I feel like this is called Green Vibrations or something like that. Is one of my favorite liners and my favorite color, this almost day glow lime green, which I've been obsessed with, as you know if you've been watching my channel. So I just went in right in with this and used one of my ColourPop slanted edge fine brushes to start tracing the line out on my eyes. And really, I didn't have any other kind of template for this look other than the image of Sophia, ASOS underscore Sophia. So I really kind of just had to just jump in and commit to this, even though I have to admit that early on I felt like giving up. And it was mostly because I could see that this color, like the medium of it is very thick and stiff and not really ideal for this kind of look. Like I would not recommend using the Ofra Fix liner to do this. I think that as I was doing this on my face, I was kind of taking notes about doing research for a better kind of medium that glides on better on the face. But as I had already committed to this, I just kind of kept going on ahead with it, which I'm glad I did. As you can see, I switched over to using my Sigma slanted brush because it has a just a sharper density to it. It's easier to line and tight line the perimeters of this look. So I was kind of going back and forth between the Sigma brush and the ColourPop brush. And as you can see, I'm here filling it in, kind of trying to go over the places that are patchy and skippy. And what I had to do for myself mentally was to just not be too rigid and restricting and overly perfectionist about recreating this look, because it's all about fun and imagination and just doing something that is your version of something that you've seen, or in this case been challenged to recreate. So I tried to just keep things fun and easy while I was really challenged with using this medium, because it is just not, I mean, it's not an ideal texture for a look like this. I was really also excited about the way that this look features exaggerated, elongated wingtips, because as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm obsessed with the cat eye and the wingtip. I'm still not tired of it. I love it. And this allowed me to just be very free-handed with that. And I think, I don't know if it was the left or the right side, but it ended up stretching a lot further than I had originally intended. But for this look, it didn't matter, because it's all about just being playful and exaggerating. And for me, the challenge was just kind of trying to tighten up everything in the middle, at the bridge of my nose, and fill it in kind of the way that some of us do our brows, just creating that shape first, the outline, and then filling it in. And filling it in was really the big challenge, because there was a lot of like skipping and patchiness, and this stuff dries down so quickly that I had to work really fast with this brush. But I really like the way that it came out. As you can see here, I'm starting to feel like it was worth it for me to stick this out and not get down on myself about what I feel didn't work. For instance, it's definitely not even across the top of both of my eyes, but I'm fine with that. I think that I executed it to the best of my ability, particularly for the very first time of doing an eye look like this. And I also just love this color. I really do. It felt very natural to me when I looked at myself. It just felt kind of like a futuristic kind of alien kind of vibe. This translates in so many ways depending on, what you're doing with your hair. And I imagine there are other things that can be added to this. But for me, I just wanted to initially create it just with this color and nothing else. So as you can see, I'm using the flat side of my Sigma brush to go in and fill it in as much as I possibly can, because one of my greatest fears was that it was going to be super patchy and not opaque looking. But I think I managed to fill it in well enough that you don't see a lot of those flaws. And like I said, it's, definitely not perfect, but I tried not to focus on perfection in this, and I think it came out pretty well. So I just let my hair out, and I was just getting ready to, do my whole lookbook situation, as you can see here. Just kind of feeling myself and ready to wrap up this video, when I realized that I was not quite done yet, because there's one other thing that was missing from this look as it was created, and that is lashes. So here I am remembering that I have to add lashes. So I pulled out 3 different lashes, one from House of Lashes, one from Sephora, and a pair called Midnight. I don't remember who makes this. I think it might be Kiss, it might be Ardell. So I just put my hair back again and pulled out my House of Lashes lash glue, my favorite glue, because it's a dark color that you can't see when it goes on the lid. And this is my new technique for putting on lids now. I think this is the one that works best for me. It's just laying the glue down on my lids, letting it dry a little bit, and then applying the lashes on top of that. It's not perfect application for me yet, but it just works out a lot better, and it minimizes my anxiety, which is the real important thing for me. Because when I have done it the other way, things always get stuck and sticky and gunky, and I give up. But in this way, I feel like the lash adheres immediately to my lid, and it just works a lot better. I do feel like I'm always playing myself by not pulling the lashes over closer to the outer part of my lid, because for some reason, as long as I've been wearing false lashes, which is not that often, although I have a ridiculous amount of them for someone who never wears them, I know better than to try to fit a lash to my lid as if it's going to like fit my lid. You know, in most cases, lashes don't actually like fit everybody's lids. They definitely don't fit mine. And I think that when you wear them on the outer edge, it just has a nicer look to it. And I don't think you can go wrong with that. But for some reason, I always end up trying to like sit it like on in the middle or too close to the inner corner. I think I did okay in this particular case, but I do wish that I had brought them over to the edge of my lid more. But I think that this was fine. And again, when I put these lashes on, and I do love them, I still feel like I was satisfied with the look without the lashes. Like I feel like they were fine without them, but I wanted to be completist in this case and add the lashes just to be sure I was recreating it in the same way. I feel like Sophia underscore ASOS was wearing lashes in this. I feel like she was, and they are incredible lashes. So I wanted to get that right and do that as well. Here I am just adding a little bit of my ABH liquid liner to the inner corners of my eye because like I said, I don't like seeing the lash start there on me. You might not be able to see it as you're looking at it, but I noticed it. So I just wanted to work that out and neaten that up. And then I also went in with a little bit of eyeliner on the outer third of my bottom lid, and that pretty much wrapped up the look. By the way, the unit that I'm wearing in this video is the Freetress Equal Wig Valentino. I will post my first impression review of this wig after I post this video sometime this week, if not next week, depending on how I feel. But this is basically it for the completed eye look. This is again inspired by a woman named ASOS underscore Sophia, and she was inspired to do this look by Solange, the amazing artistic out of the box Solange. And I'm so glad that I took on this challenge. It was so much fun. It was so inspiring that I decided to bring it back with a head wrap because I really do get indigenous face painting energy from this look. And as you can see, it's just a whole different energy and a whole different like mood and intensity with my head wrap on, and I just love it so much. Like in my ideal fantasy world, I get to wear this kind of eye look on a Wednesday, you know, just to go out to brunch, like even to work. I just see this as the future, but really it is the ancient past. But let me not even get started on that. I enjoyed this so much. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. If you're new, I hope you return again for more content like this, and I hope to see you in my next video soon. Bye.